I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Larsen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and
you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Casper RUUD versus Albert Ramos VINOLAS in the semi-finals of Gstaad. Sorry, it's not Hamburg, it's Gstaad. I should change that. There we go, it's Gstaad. This is to get into the final to play Matteo Berrettini there. So, interesting matchup, and see who wins. Interestingly, Ramos VINOLAS has a 4-2 head-to-head. Not sure when those matches were, but very interesting head-to-head there. Let's have a look. RUUD, Ramos, VINOLAS. So it's a 3-2 head-to-head in matches that aren't qualifying, but a 4-2 with qualifying. Ramos VINOLAS winning, well, all the early matches before RUUD was established, really. Since 2020, RUUD's 2-0. So, yeah, I mean, I think take the head-to-head with a grain of salt, really, seeing as RUUD's won all the last two matches in straight sets. So, yeah, it's pretty even, to be honest. Although Ramos VINOLAS got the early wins, I don't think it means too much. Milan in the chat, hello, how are you doing? Interesting match, this one. To get into the final of Gstaad against Matteo Berrettini, who beat Team earlier. I was supposed to be covering that one, but unfortunately, there were some problems with StreamYard and stuff. Couldn't get to cover it. But I'm covering this one. And later, Alcaraz versus Alex Molchan. So stay tuned for that as well. I know a lot of you will be watching the Contivate versus Pera final. So I understand there might not be as many people here as there, for sure. I get that. Jane, thank you very much with the super sticker. Thank you. I'll have a look to see what it looks like. Let me see. Shame about team. But, yeah. You got the sad. Oh, sad for the team. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is sad. But team did lose pretty. I mean, yeah, he wasn't as best, was he, today? I thought he was gonna raise his level, but he didn't really. Wasn't as best, was he, today? I thought he was gonna raise his level, but he didn't really. I'm just making sure the sound quality is good. Looks like it is. Not too bad. Backhand Ramos VINOLAS, the backhand of RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS, the backhand of RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS. Forehand RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS. Forehand RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD. Backhand Ramos VINOLAS. Forehand RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS. The forehand of RUUD. Oh, wow. Forehands from Casper RUUD. Now the drop shot off the backhand. Ramos VINOLAS gets there. Oh, wow. What's the points? The drop shot from Casper RUUD I thought was going to be good. Ramos VINOLAS got there, put up a very nice slice to force RUUD to hit it high for the overhead for Ramos VINOLAS. Very well done there at that point. Ramos VINOLAS coming through in the end. 50-0. What a point. Second point of the match, that one. Not a bad second point of the match, I'd say. Backhand Ramos Vinolas, the backhand of RUUD. Backhand of Ramos Vinolas is long. 30-15. Casper RUUD. This is the first serve there. And by the way, Bernardo Pera is a setup on Contivate. Wow. Bernardo Pera is a set away for back-to-back titles. That's ridiculous. Last week was her maiden title, and now she's in the final in Hamburg and has a set on Contivate, the #1 seed in the tournament. What a story these last 2 weeks could be for Bernardo Pera. Not been watching much of that match at all. What's the dynamic like? Is Pera winning rallies? Is she serving well? What's going on? Forehand from Casper RUUD there to the backhand of Ramos Vinolas into the net. Casper RUUD holds serve in the opening game of this semi-final in Gstaad.
On the cloud, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. He's Casper RUUD. He's Casper RUUD.
It's Casper RUUD. Nice way to start the first game of this first set. Also, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Game to Love. We're trying to get 50,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Backhand slice of RUUD into the net. 15 love, Ramos Vinolas. Sorry, misclick. Cables just all over the place right now. There we go. Got some room to breathe. And it's 1-0 in the second set. Pera's held serve in an opening service game of the second set. So, if I see correctly, did Pera win 6-2 in that first set? Let me have a look. Let's see. Pera. Yeah, 6-2 Pera. Wow. Crazy. Against Contivate. He's been looking good. On form, first time in a while. It's out from Ramos Vinolas, just long. 15-30 Casper RUUD. Melting in the heat. It is a hot day. As it always is. It's always hot right now. These July summer months. Forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos Vinolas. The forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos Vinolas. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand Ramos Vinolas. Now RUUD just finish it off. He does. And he has 2 break points in the second service game of this first set. Ramos Vinolas steps up to serve here. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos Vinolas. Backhand to the backhand of... Oh, he's done well there, Casper RUUD. And he gets the break. He got up to the net. He put it deep. The volley. And very well done. 2-love, Casper RUUD. He gets the opening break in this semi-final.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. He's Casper RUUD. He's Casper RUUD.
Two love, Casper RUUD. Misses the first serve there, Casper RUUD. Second serve coming up. He's trying to consolidate the break here at 2-love. Forehand to RUUD. It is long. Wide, sorry. And it is love 15 to Albert Ramos VINOLAS. Love 15. Also, guys, I don't know if you've seen, but the draws are out for some of the tournaments next week. So I'll go through some of those as we go through the stream. Nice serve there. Return goes long from Ramos VINOLAS. 15-0. So, let's see. So there's 3 tournaments next week. There's Atalanta. That's a club in football in Italy. There's Atlanta, Umag, and Kispo. And the draws are out, I think, for all of them. Yeah, it looks like all of them. Umag is out. No, not for Umag. Not for Umag. And not for Atlanta either. I'm my fault. Country loses is because of my long COVID. You think she thinks she'll say that, Capricorn? Backhand to RUUD to the forehand to Ramos VINOLAS, the forehand to RUUD, backhand to Ramos VINOLAS, forehand to RUUD, forehand to Ramos VINOLAS, backhand to RUUD, forehand to Ramos VINOLAS, forehand to RUUD, backhand to Ramos VINOLAS, forehand to RUUD, forehand to Ramos VINOLAS to the backhand slice of RUUD, backhand to Ramos VINOLAS, backhand to RUUD, backhand to Ramos VINOLAS to the backhand of RUUD. Is wide. It is 30-0. Give some news regarding World Athletic Championship. I have no idea what that is. Sorry. Mayor saying hi. Hello, Mayor. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I was supposed to be covering the Berrettini team match earlier, but there was problems with StreamYard, so this one instead. Replacement stream. Egan Radwanska are playing an exhibition right now, unless you know. Yeah, for it's in Poland for Ukraine, isn't it? Not sure how I can see this. Oh, what a forehand from RUUD there. Unleashed down the line. I'll see if it's where can I see the score for that? They're not showing it on the. I don't know. Lexi in the chat saying, "Come on, Casper, be right back." And Casper does consolidate the break. 3-love up in this first set, and off to a very fast start.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. He's Casper RUUD.
Mateo's in another final and obviously on fire. What a shame he couldn't play Wimbledon. Yeah. He would have been a big threat at Wimbledon, that's for sure. And he would have challenged. Unfortunately, he had COVID. Yeah. I'm going to have a look on other things to see if I can see the Radwanska Iga Świątek match. Yeah, I don't know how to see the score for that. I would update you, but I don't know where to see the score. Let's see, Hamburg. Pera serving at 1-2, just trying to stay even. The close deuce game, but she has advantage. First serve out from Ramos VINOLAS. First serve out. Backhand of RUUD to the forehand, Ramos VINOLAS. Forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS into the open courts for 15 love. Very simple there. Casper RUUD. On the clock, yeah, we're singing the blues. Wow, nice ace there. First of the match from any player to get to 30 love. Forehanded Ramos VINOLAS into the open court again. Dominating rallies in this service game. I didn't do it, unfortunately. I was supposed to be doing it, but there's problems with StreamYard setting up the stream, so I couldn't do that one. Oh, nice volley from Ramos VINOLAS. He holds serve in style there. A game to love, winning every point very convincingly. Ramos VINOLAS holds serve, and RUUD will serve at 3-1.
Hey Ramos! Hey Ramos! Hey Ramos! Ramos VINOLAS!
I think it's out there. The forehand from Casper RUUD. Love 15. One thing RUUD will do is let someone back into a match. Should be interesting to see if he can keep his foot down. Yeah, he's going to need to. He needs to make the final here. He cannot let Berrettini have an easier final. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS, the forehand of RUUD. Backhand of RUUD, sorry. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand Ramos VINOLAS is wide. $15-0. RUUD's a pretty average player and also deserving to play in the Grand Slam final. I mean, he won his matches. Who is deserving of? If you win your matches, you're deserving of being in the Grand Slam final. That's the way I see it. Tsitsipas slipped up. He gave the opportunity to RUUD, and he took it. Obviously, the final was a blowout, but of course it's going to be. You're playing Nadal on clay. I mean, you're always going to lose to Nadal on clay unless you're superhuman. And RUUD's not yet superhuman. I think RUUD was deserving to be in the final because he beat the players on his way to the final. So that's the way I see it. And he beat the man who beat Tsitsipas as well. So 400 Ramos VINOLAS. Back on a RUUD. It's long. And Ramos VINOLAS' forehand really jumped up Casper RUUD's backhand. He was jumping to try and get over it. He just couldn't. Puts it long. And it's 30-0. By the way, Bernardo Pera has gotten the break and is serving at 3-2. She's just setting a break up in the final Hamburg. Wow, wow, wow. Setting a break up. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You beat who you beat on the way there. Like, I think it's a bit different when it's you get a walkover to the final like Kyrgios did. Even then, in the final, Kyrgios proved that he was worthy to be in it. He competed very heavily against one of the best grass court players of all time. Like, he could have more sets. He kept every set pretty close. Even the ones he lost. He only lost the fourth in a tiebreak. If Kyrgios just clutched up in that tiebreak, who knows? So, I don't think it's fair to just write off everyone who has a quote-unquote easier draw. Advantage RUUD in this game now. Good forehand to get there. In the tournament nature, he won the matches to get to the final, so he's deserving. That's the truth. You beat who's in front of you. It's a well-known phrase, and it's overplayed. It's a cliche, I know. But you beat who you play in front of you, and he beat everyone that he played, except for Nadal. You can't take that away from RUUD. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. Forehand of RUUD to backhand of Ramos VINOLAS. Slice. Forehand of RUUD. Oh, nicely done. The passing shot there. Yeah. Also remember, Nature, that RUUD was, after Tsitsipas was knocked out, RUUD had a lot of pressure to make the final because he was the highest seed left in that half, etc., etc. So he didn't have any. Before, he didn't have much to lose. Then he had loads to lose because biggest opportunity to make a Grand Slam final in his career so far. So yeah, Casper RUUD gets through 4-1 in the first set. Nice hold there, deserving of the button because he had to dig deep. 91% first serve percentage, win percentage so far for Casper RUUD. Very solid on that first serve. She needs to up it a bit on the second. But Casper RUUD gets through the game and is 4-1 ahead.
On the cloud, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
4-1 Casper RUUD in this first set. By the way, Kontaveit does have a break back point here. Pera serving at 3-2. Can Kontaveit get back on serve? Pera saves the first break point. Okay. Literally. Nature, he's playing Nadal at Roland Garros. Like, Matt, he doesn't drop sets barely, let alone in finals especially. I don't know. I think you underestimate how ridiculous Nadal is in a Grand Slam final at Roland Garros. Like, he will destroy your hopes. He will destroy your dreams. He will leave you crying in the locker room. That's what he does. That's what he does to people. Nice forehand winner there from Ramos VINOLAS. Soderling 2009, Djokovic 2015, Djokovic 2020. And that is out, I think. RUUD's pointing it out. Oh, I think the umpire thinks it's in. It's in. Wow. Okay. 30 love Ramos VINOLAS. And even then, Djokovic beats him like one out of 10 times on clay, even, you know. Drop shot there from Ramos VINOLAS. And he's holding serve. When he holds serve, it's very comfortable. That's what it feels like right now. RUUD just needs to keep on rolling on his serve. Yeah, RUUD was so far behind. Another drop shot from Ramos VINOLAS. RUUD gets there. And the lob from Ramos VINOLAS. He's playing with him. Oh, wow. What a hold there. Ramos VINOLAS does hold serve to love once again.
Ramos. 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 Ramos VINOLAS.
Double fall from RUUD there. Love 15. Also a game to love in the previous game by Ramos VINOLAS. 50-0. I think a Ramos break is about to happen. Woohoo. Work from home, so definitely overeating. Too hot to go outside. Yeah, it's too hot to go outside. Can we not have that kind of language, Capricorn? Forehand from Ramos VINOLAS into the net. 40-15 RUUD. RUUD has 2 game points to get to 5-2. Forehand from RUUD. Wow. Very well done there. And he's only a game away from this first set. Casper RUUD rolling on serve.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Casper RUUD doing very well here. Only a game away from the first set. And rolling on serve. They're both rolling on serve, but yeah. We'll see if Ramos VINOLAS can force RUUD to serve out this first set. You'll see. I'll wake up to go back to sleep. Ramos VINOLAS serving at 2-5. And that is out. The first serve. Oh, wow. What a forehand down the line. A winner. And it's brutal, brutal, brutal. Lovely forehand there. This is the first serve does Ramos VINOLAS. Double faults. It's 50-0. think that's another double fault. Maybe it's not. Okay. Contave's done and dusted. Contave does have a break back point here. It's out from Ramos VINOLAS. And we have set point for Casper RUUD. One set point saved. One set point saved. Double fault. Ramos VINOLAS gives a second set point for Casper RUUD. Second set point here. Can Casper RUUD take it? Come on, RUUD. Be rude. And Contave has got one of the breaks back. She will serve at 3-5. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. The backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. The backhand of RUUD is long. Yet another set point saved. The serve, from Ramos VINOLAS. The forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD, still on the rally. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. The backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. The backhand of RUUD. Oh, forehand from Ramos VINOLAS just wide. And a third set point. Backhand. RUUD to the forehand. Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Ramos VINOLAS into the net. Casper RUUD takes the first set, 6-2. 6-2. He takes the first set in, I think, 40 minutes or so. Yeah. 6-2. Gets another break, does Casper RUUD. As I will also be taking a break.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. He's Casper RUUD. He's Casper RUUD.
So I'll just be gone for a minute or two. Be back when the second set starts. looks like the match is suspended. Maybe it's not suspended. I think we're back. Casper RUUD serving to start the second set. And Pera, by the way, is 2 points away from winning the title in Hamburg. Nice forehand from RUUD into the net from Ramos VINOLAS. I'm going to check out the Pera match for a little bit. And we have 2 match points for Bernardo Pera. 2 match points. I see. Can Pera finish off? Forehands. Ramos and not Ramos VINOLAS. Contavate goes long. Bernardo Pera, 2 weeks, 2 titles in a row for Bernardo Pera. Being the #1 seed in the final. Gene's not going to be happy, but very impressive. Bernardo Pera gets through in straight sets in the final, winning her first ever ATP 500 title. And wow, very good from her. As we go back to RUUD VINOLAS. 40 love RUUD. Let's see, can RUUD hold to love to start the second set? 2 titles in a row, wow. Bernardo Pera, keep an eye out for Bernardo Pera. Good return from Ramos VINOLAS there. Pretty deep. And he wins the point. And RUUD does hold serve to start this second set. Holds the 15. Very comfortable hold there. And he's 1 love up in this second set.
On the cloud, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. He's Casper RUUD. He's Casper RUUD.
And Casper RUUD, with that, does get 1 love up the second set. Forehand, backhand of Ramos VINOLAS was into the net. And it is love 15. Love 15. Backhand slice from RUUD to forehand. RUUD, forehand of RUUD again. Can't get there. And it is 50-0. Nice point there. Pair's going to be ranked 54th on Monday. Wow. 130th 2 weeks ago. 130th. If you watched the match, it wasn't exactly battered. Maybe the first set wasn't exactly friendly, but the second set, way closer. And it's all deciding all the big points, really. First serve out from Ramos Vinolas, 15-30 down. Danger. Danger for Ramos Vinolas. Backhand slice of RUUD to the forehand Ramos Vinolas, to the forehand of RUUD. I think he's made it there. I think he's made it. Has he not? Oh. Is that in or out? I saw the ball mark. I mean, well, I was annoyed he couldn't get the win as well, but I think it's all positives for team right now. The fact that he's made a quarterfinal and a semi-final back to back, and he'll go into Kispo confident, very confident that he can do well there as well. So yeah, all positives for Casper RUUD and for Dominic team. Just not quite up to scratch on the important points against the biggest players. Didn't expect Annette will lose, but good one from Pera. Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row she wins titles. This one in Hamburg, a 500. Big stuff. And Casper RUUD does get the break. A backhand there from Ramos Vinolas. A few of those we've seen in this match so far. Casper RUUD 2-love up in the second set.
On the clock, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Lot 15. In the game where RUUD's trying to consolidate the break. Lot 15. RUUD serving here. Sorry, the forehand. Ramos Vinolas is way into the middle of the net. He swung at it. Gets him nowhere. And not great there. Not great whatsoever. RUUD gets a point. 50-0. Backhand slice from RUUD to the backhand of Ramos Vinolas. The backhand of Ramos Vinolas again. The overhead from RUUD is a winner. Ramos Vinolas not happy with not winning the point there. He thought he did well. The overhead. RUUD falling back. He gets to it anyway. And gets his 30-15 up. Into the net from Ramos Vinolas again. He walks to the side, not happy. But RUUD has 2 points to consolidate the break. 2 points. Double fault from Casper RUUD there on his first chance to consolidate the break. Four-handed RUUD is a winner, and he has consolidated the break there. 3-love up in the second set, just like he was in the first set. Very, very dominant, and all over Ramos Vinolas in the rallies. All over him. Very simple. Very, very simple.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. He's Casper RUUD. He's Casper RUUD.
Yeah, I want Casper to win, because I want the final that we all want. The RUUD Berrettini final. It'll be a cracker, and I hope it happens. RUUD doing very well to make it happen right now. 3-love up, just like he was in that first set in the second. And he consolidates the break as well. But he only playing these clay events because he missed Wimbledon, you think? Yeah, I also think he just needs some match. I don't know. I don't think he would go straight from. Even if he played Wimbledon and got to the semifinals, finals, I don't think he'd. I don't know. Maybe he would miss Gstaad. I'm not sure. David and everyone finally made desk for the morning here in America. Casper on clay, foregone conclusion maybe. I'm looking to see if he can duplicate his Miami result on the hard court. Also, he won San Diego, don't forget, last year, Gary. So, never forget he won San Diego, beating Rublev. Did he beat Rublev? No. Norrie beat Rublev. He beat Norrie in the final, though. Remember that was a good win for Norrie versus Rublev. San Diego tournament last year. Disappointed Norrie couldn't get the win. He got destroyed in the final by RUUD. It was just, yeah. I thought it'd be more even than that. That's for sure. Norrie just not alive in that match. Oh, the slice from Ramos Vinolas way long there. That's not great. That should have been in. A bad miss. Love 30. RUUD is threatening the double break for sure. For sure is threatening the double break. Oh, wow. Nice forehand there from Ramos Vinolas. 15-30. Medvedev still number 1 in ranking. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Backhand RUUD to the backhand of Ramos Vinolas, which is into the net. And we have 2 break points for a double break for Casper RUUD. A double break is looming here. Also, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Try to get to 100 likes by the end of the stream if we can. I don't know if it's feasible, but I think we can do it somehow, somewhere. 25 likes right now. Forehand from RUUD. Backhand Ramos Vinolas. Forehand RUUD is a winner. And RUUD shakes his fist as he has got the double break. He is cruising in this semifinal. 4-love up in the second versus Ramos VINOLAS. Very, very dominant from the Norwegian.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Casper RUUD. RUUD serving at 4-love. 400 RUUD. 400 Ramos VINOLAS. 400 RUUD is just out. 50-0. Just out. After Djokovic and Nadal retire, you play the 90s tennis with loads of possible slam champs. Yeah, we could see something like that. Maybe a big factor of the 90s tennis was Sampras dominating Wimbledon. Maybe we'll have someone dominate one of the slams, and everyone else is a kind of a free hit for the other ones. Who knows? We will see. We will see. $30-15 RUUD. He looks to consolidate the break. RUUD es especialista en clay, pero no va a ser fácil para ganarle a Mateo. Va a ser un gran partido. Probably something about RUUD being a clay specialist, and Mateo's going to win or something. Angry Spaniards in the chat. I understand. Ramos VINOLAS isn't playing great, but RUUD did make the Miami final earlier this year. Won a title in San Diego last year. Wouldn't write him off on the hard course. Forehand from RUUD there. It's a winner. He gets the game point. And he can consolidate the break here. Game point to consolidate the break for Casper RUUD. Yeah, I can see Alcaraz being a front runner for basically every slam. Backhand, forehand Ramos of RUUD, sorry. Backhand Ramos VINOLAS, forehand RUUD. Backhand Ramos VINOLAS, forehand RUUD. Backhand Ramos VINOLAS, forehand RUUD. Backhand Ramos VINOLAS. RUUD's going to step in here, puts the forehand into Ramos VINOLAS, but finishes off the overhead. And here's the consolidation. 5-love up, a game away from the final.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Very, very, very dominant from the Norwegian. He was only a game away from the final of Gstaad. Ramos VINOLAS is not looking happy. He's looking very down on himself right now. You can see in his eyes, just not happy at all. If the big three retired today, who would you include as a legitimate contender to win majors? Okay, so I'll list some people. Alcaraz, a huge contender. Medvedev. So Medvedev, Alcaraz, Tsitsipas, Zverev are the big contenders for the slams right now. Right? Like, I think if the big three retire or are absent at a tournament because of injury next year or whatever, those are going to be the big people you'd expect to win one of them, you know? Especially Tsitsipas at the... I mean, I don't know. You think Tsitsipas would be a big favorite for the French Open if there was no big three. Maybe that would take a toll on him, like it did, where he couldn't make it past the 4th round of French Open this year, when he had the final. Basically, that was his half. You know, couldn't handle it. I don't know if Sinner would be a immediate huge contender. If it's right now, the next 2 years, people who would actually win majors, if the big three retires, then I don't think I'd include Sinner or Felix there. I don't think they have the capabilities to do that. I don't know. As Ramos Vinolas dumps another backhand into the net, and the bagel looms here. 3 match points for Casper RUUD. Sorry, Ramos Vinolas serving quickly. But match point for Casper RUUD here. Backhand to RUUD. Forehand, Ramos Vinolas. Backhand to RUUD. And he has taken the match. The stream cut off. But RUUD takes it 6-2, 6-love to the Norwegian. He is through to the final of Gstaad, where he will play Matteo Berrettini there. And 6-2, 6-love, very dominant. I mean, it's a very quick match. We didn't get too much good. Like, Ramos Vinolas wasn't amazing, was he? RUUD just dominated in rallies. And he's going to have a different beast with Berrettini in the final. The backhand of Berrettini's beefed up a lot. And if I was RUUD, I'd be scared of that backhand. To be perfectly honest, that backhand is terrifying for me anyway. Berrettini hitting forehand and backhand winners right now. So we'll see how he does in the final, though. First seed versus second seed. RUUD defending his title in Gstaad. He's gotten all the way to the final, but can he complete the defense and win against Berrettini on Sunday? We will see. 6-2, 6-love, a very dominant performance from Casper RUUD. And I'll see you guys later for Alcaraz versus Alex Molchan.
On the card, y'all be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.